Hello everyone, and welcome to another video on Kali Linux series where we are going to talk about process management. So on Kali Linux, how we can manage processes, let's talk about this topic. So first of all, if you want to see a process or you want to see the ID of process, you can use the ps-A command and it will list all the processes on your Kali machine that are running. Now, always remember that every process has a unique identifier called as PID. This PID means process ID. And the first process ID, the process ID number 1, is always provided to a command or to a process called as systemd. And this is the first process which is started on your Linux machine by the root user itself. And after that, the other processes are started. So this is also known as the first or the parent process of all processes on your Linux machine. Now, these are different processes which are running on over here on my machine. If you want to see the process which are running on the terminal, you can simply use the ps command and it will only show you the processes which are running over the terminal. So it's telling you that ZSH is the type of shell which is being used and ps is the command, and these are the process ID of it. Now, there is another command to see the process IDs, and this process is in a tree-like structure. So you can use a command called as ps tree. Once we hit enter, you will find a tree-like structure which starts with systemd as the most senior and the parent command, and after that you have different particular child processes inside this parent process. So you can see systemd is the parent process of all the processes, and then there are different processes which are running inside it. So this is a map and chart of all the processes in tree-like structure. After that, you can use another tool which is similar to your task manager on Windows machine. So the name of the tool is top, which is already present on all the machine. So let's try to run this command as well. And if we hit enter, you will see that it looks something like the command, this task manager of your Windows machine, as it is telling you about your CPU utilization and other processes which are running on your machine. It's telling you the user, the process ID, and other specific information like how much virtual space it is consuming, how much shear space, resources, CPU, memory, and time and command. All these things are present over here. But there is another very advanced process manager tool that you can install on your Kali machine, and it's called as htop. So you have to install it on your machine using the apt install htop command. So as you can see that this particular tool is being installed on our machine. So let's wait for this tool to install. Okay, so this is installed now, and now let's try to run it. So I'll use the command htop and hit enter, and you can see that it's more like colorful, interactful, and it has much more functions than the top. So it's much more advanced than your top command, which is already pre-installed on any Linux machine. So this one you can install, and now you have different functionalities, like I can use my scroll and move down throughout the process. Even I can kill any process. Let's say I want to kill this process, so I can select it, and then over here I can click on this kill button, and it will ask me that you want to click it. So I will hit enter and it will kill the process. You can try it out, but for now make sure you do not click or do not kill any process which is running your environment. Like if you kill any process on your machine, it will try to, it might cause a lot of problem on your machine, because these processes are helping you out to run your environment. And if you abruptly cause or close any process on your machine, then this will cause a lot of problem on your machine. So make sure you remember this concept, and then only you try to kill it. For now, I'll press Ctrl C so that I can just exit from the htop's interface. Now, these are some of the very important commands that you can use to manage processes on your machine. And let's say I want to run Firefox on my machine. So I already told you this command, how you can run this process in the background using the ampersand operator. Let's hit it and you will find your Firefox is coming up. If you use the ps command, it will tell you all these processes are running. Now, if you want to kill a process, you can use kill command followed by the process ID of a process. Now, there are a lot of processes which are running with the Firefox. Let's try to kill and see if this process can kill the Firefox. And as you can see, as I perform the kill command on this process, it terminated the Firefox from my Linux machine. So using kill command, you can kill any process. Also, let's say I forgot to specify a end in the between, in the end. So if you hit enter, I told you that it will hang your browser and you will not be able to use your this terminal anymore. But still you want to use it, you can still use it and try to background this process by pressing Ctrl Z. So Ctrl Z will suspend and put this process into the background. If you want to get this process in the foreground, you can use the FG command and it will again get your process in the foreground. You can see that now again your Firefox process is now running in the foreground of your terminal. Also, if I want to kill this process, so I can either use the Control C or you can use the kill command. But for now, we can simply use Control C to kill the process. And now you can see that again, your Firefox is not running anymore on your machine. So these are some of the very important concepts related with process management, and any process which is running on your machine is started by a specific user. So you should know like which process is started by which user, and if a process is started by root user, then you as a normal user cannot do anything with that process because that process is started by root and only root user can stop the process. So make sure you do not abruptly stop any process because it might cause a lot of problems on your machine and your machine might not start. So all these precautions you need to take before diving into the practicals of process management. So I hope that everything is clear to you, and that is all for this video. Thank you guys and all the very best.
If you want to join the live practical focus training on Kali Linux, then you can contact us on the number shown on the screen.